Hello, welcome back to the Marley Forge Booms podcast. We're on a special culture episode today. My name's Nero, aka Orangeforge. We're joined by Hassan, aka Marley Creative.
Hi.
Yeah, that went through, right. And we're joined by special guest, MrCon, aka Mark, or I know what we call you. What do we call you?
Just Con, please do not call me Mark. No.
Right, so this episode's big funny because we're talking about anime and anime cartoons and animation. So like, I don't know. I guess I want to open up the floor.
Animated things in general, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I mean, speaking of bugs, right? Invincible season 2 when? Come on, Amazon.
Please,
I
we
know.
need that. We need that. Like, oh my god. I know the
Come on,
boys.
funny bald man.
Come on, Jeffrey
Mark.
Bezos. We know you're listening in on our podcast. But come on.
Asshole,
Hand
come
it
on.
over.
Yeah, we want something like something in the boys
No.
universe. Yeah, no, not the boys.
Come
What
on,
the
just
hell?
give us a
Invincible. Yeah.
The Invincible and the Boys crossover. What we need, man.
What we actually need. Yeah.
Come on, man. Honestly, though, I'm pretty sure Omni-Man would just annihilate everybody. Let's be real here.
Yeah.
After 5,000 years, what will you have? I will finally have paid for my power armor.
But yeah, for those of you who haven't watched Invincible, like it's available on Prime. It's brilliant.
Treat.
You could just pirate it.
yourself,
You could just pirate it.
honestly.
And good
Think
show.
Not that we endorse pirates.
we don't. We
Thanks.
don't. My bad. Yeah, sorry.
No. There are some very bad people who
Yeah,
sailed
yeah.
the high seas for
Yeah.
content.
Yeah, but I mean, we can't lose our Amazon Music.
Man,
Come
come on, I gotta watch
distribution.
TOS for you.
Yeah.
It is.
But yeah, I don't know. Like in terms of animated
Jeez,
stuff,
let's go.
come on. Did everyone grow up watching like Ben 10 and shit? Let's be real. I did.
I didn't watch Ben 10, sadly.
Clone Wars. I grew up watching Clone Wars. That was my thing.
Clone Wars. I
Oh.
watched Clone Wars like a couple months ago. I fucking loved it, honestly.
I know. Oh, like even if you
Oh,
haven't watched it, it's
that's-
something. Like, it's why I'm so big into Star Wars. Like, that's another amazing culture episode.
Is
we
that
could
what
do.
got you into Star Wars? That's fair.
Yeah. Well,
'cause, like,
my dad got me
me
into like the
personally,
originals.
I got into Star Wars.
Mm.
Like, I don't know if you guys remember like the Clone Wars game, that really
Ah.
old one where you played as like everyone was like clone troopers and shit, and you had like all those weird mini games you could do.
Oh no!
Like it was like a proper
Huh?
MMO, but you had all that shit you could do. It was really fun, man. I forget what
Mm.
it was fucking called, right?
I never saw that.
Hold on, let me.
The thing that got me into Star Wars was literally the Lego Star Wars games.
Oh,
I
like the classic.
I played
yeah,
that on
yeah.
Xbox.
Skywalker
Yeah.
Saga. Yeah,
But-
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
well, the complete collection. My bad, because Skywalker Saga is a completely different thing. Yeah.
Clone Wars
Yeah.
Adventures. That's what it was.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
But yeah, I got. I
I've
know.
never heard of that.
It's weird though, because like I got my dad got me into the original films.
Yeah,
And
I
then
remember playing this.
then
Oh,
I watched the
wait, they're
prequels
doing
and
an
watched Clone
emulator
Wars.
for this.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh, this
Uh-oh.
is sick. What?
Has.
You cut out. You had a com moment. Yeah, you used your stand disconnect. Speaking of which, yeah. For the,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loser.
Get ratioed.
L.
Oh, but I got the watermelon.
The watermelon.
I got the watermelon. I just
Oh,
realized
no.
my context sounds so weird.
yeah. It
What are
actually
you doing
does.
with that? Huh?
Was this
I
because?
am
Wasn't it because you
chugging
lost a bet, so you have to like,
I
like eat an
I
entire
lost the bet.
watermelon?
I lost the bet. I have to. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing that today
Oh no.
after the podcast.
Oh, can we please get this video? I want this
I will
video.
do, yeah. I am recording it. Yeah, I will be recording it. Yeah, because I've got my camera in my desk right now, and I've got my tripod behind me.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna be going off into the field behind my house to record this. I'm probably gonna need to bring a knife for me. So
Are
I'm
you
gonna
doing
actually
this
get
like
into this one
shirtless
moment,
as
'cause-
well or something stupid?
No, I wasn't gonna do it shirtless. I mean, if I'm doing it shirtless, I'm gonna have to like, cover nipples because
Well, you
I,
gotta
I,
go
I
full
can't
unga
do that shit.
bunga. Like,
Caveman it.
Yeah. No shoes, no socks, no service.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
all right. We forgot the amazing starting segment. What's the government up to? Basically, all right, nothing. Oh, right. So let's move on because there's nothing to talk about. Let's be real. Right. Anyway. I'm so sorry, Driscoll.
there's
Like,
one thing I'd like to. There is one thing I'd like to bring up before we skip over it, and
Yeah,
that
yeah.
fucking Rishi Sunak. One of the things he's putting forward is he wants to make hatred of Britain equivalent to promoting terrorism.
Oh no. oh, oh no. Yeah, I just hate this.
That's all I want to bring up.
Oh.
That is fucking ridiculous.
Hate your country? Off you go.
If you go to like Uganda, yeah,
With the what? Uganda?
probably, yeah. Considering it's where the government's sending all the
Rwanda,
exiles, yeah.
Rwanda.
Oh,
yeah,
my bad.
you're
Yeah,
going to-
Rwanda,
you're going to
Uganda. It's
Rwanda.
all the same, you know.
No!
It's, for the
I don't
Tories,
want to
it's
go
all
to
the same.
Rwanda.
Oh no, so I was gonna say it's like what Minecraft's doing with the tax restriction thing, where
Yeah.
if you say a bad word or something, it just deletes your account.
Right. Yeah.
It's only if you get reported for it, to be fair.
Mm.
So you can remain as racist as you want in your private server. Don't worry, guys.
Oh no, but also it
White
also
supremacists everywhere. You can still play the game. It's okay.
problem is it does actually follow what signs say as well.
Mm.
No. Again, it's only if you're reported though.
Oh,
No one
right.
reports you, even if you put it down on a sign, nothing happens. But it's still fucking stupid, bro.
Honestly,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because there are like 18 plus servers on Minecraft, which sounds ridiculous, right? But like,
Mm.
it do be, right?
What do you mean? I'm an avid user of that house. You know this.
Oh, bro, yeah, I have seen your Pornhub history. It's fine.
Yeah.
Is that pretty much everything we want to cover with like how stupid our amazing Tory government is? Is that it?
That's about all I picked up this week, since I've not really been paying much attention recently.
Yeah,
So,
neither to be fair, but like.
Unless
Yeah.
you've got anything else, yeah, that's
Yeah.
all I got for this week.
Right, so basically, I kind of only wanted to do anime to talk about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh god, okay.
Because yeah, what I need like before, because you know Netflix are a bunch of idiots. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. I had a stand moment. This is fun.
And-
I had a stand moment. Thanks, Con. This is all your fault.
No problem.
yeah. But because you know, I've heard some wacky stuff about the next part of JoJo after Stone Ocean. So I kind of, to be fair, to anyone that hasn't watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I do want like an amazing little rundown of what it is. Like,
To
yeah.
be fair, I'm going to avoid spoilers for part 6 and part 7, so I will only say up till part 5.
Oh,
because
that's
if
fine.
you haven't
but,
watched it
yeah.
by now, treat yourself, because this is gonna sound fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, it is something.
What I will say about it as well, right, is that the author does a really good job of each season being its own different kind of story.
Mm.
First 2 seasons are like standard heroes journey, right? You know, some dude from like not amazing origins rises up to defeat the villain and whatever, right?
Mm.
That's all cool and all. Part 3 takes the whole trip around the world thing, so they literally just go on like a road trip. It's actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
Part 4
Yeah.
is like the more slice of life, like daily life in a town with, you know, the bizarre twist.
I mean, it is
Whereas
in the name,
part
Chief.
5 is a bit more of a serious, like, mafia type deal. Like, each
Mm.
part is, like, very different from the other ones, starting from part 2. Which I quite like, actually, because you can tell it's the author experimenting with stuff, right?
Yeah. Now,
I mean, all I'm
yeah,
saying.
now that we kind of got a summary of each part, well, not necessarily spoilers. I kind of do want to like, quick warning. I do kind of want like a general rundown of like everything.
All right.
Yeah.
So, part one. Man gets a new stepbrother who wants to steal his family fortune. My man Jonathan stops him from doing that.
His
His
name's
stepbrother
Dio.
then
Yeah.
proceeds to become a fucking vampire using an ancient Aztec mask or whatever. Becomes incredibly flamboyant, and they proceed to beat the shit out of each other for several episodes. Eventually, Jonathan defeats his gay vampire stepbrother using sunlight magic.
Come on, yeah.
But as it would turn out, he wasn't actually dead, despite being cut in half. And then the dude's on like the Titanic or something, and his wife escapes and he dies with his gay vampire stepbrother's head that it's still talking the entire time.
Yeah.
Part two, his grandson is beats up some racist cops in America, and while helping out one of the boys of his granddad, he gets caught up in this weird Nazi excavation of some ruins, which awakens three Aztec god vampires.
Oh, shit, I did that last Tuesday.
Yeah.
Who then proceed to give him several rings and tell him he'll explode in 3 days if he can't beat them. He then proceeds to meet the grandson of the guy who taught his grandfather sunlight magic, who
Yeah.
uses bubbles to defeat people. Teaches him sunlight magic so he can beat.
Yeah. Oh. I swear.
Yeah. Also, the Nazis are the good guys and help him out on several occasions.
Yeah.
And that's just part
So-
two.
That's only part 2. Yeah.
Part
Only
three,
part
the
2,
grandson of the guy in part two, who is like 3/4 Japanese or something, right? Like half Japanese, I think. Yeah. So,
Jotaro. Yeah.
yeah, he's in prison because he thinks he's been inhabited by some evil spirit, which is actually some like purple punchy ghost that keeps bringing things to his prison cell, in which he locked himself up there like on purpose. And then his granddad Joseph turns up and explains to him that your purple punchy ghost is not an evil spirit. It's also kind of sunlight magic. And we never talk about the Stans being Stans, which is the weird purple punchy ghost following him around, being sunlight magic ever again.
Yep.
We
'Cause
then
that's
cut to
complicated.
his mother dying, but she can't control her weird punchy ghost. So Joseph gets a few boys together and they go on a magical trip to Egypt. They kill that gay vampire from part one who's still alive.
Oh right, yeah.
I've got to kick his ass, and for some reason that'll magically make Jotaro's mum not ill.
Yeah.
They go on a road trip to Egypt with some French dude, 2 Japanese students, an old British guy, and some Egyptian. Yeah, everyone in the entire show speaks Japanese.
Yeah. Amazing.
Don't worry about it.
We don't worry about. Yeah. Don't have to. It's bizarre.
No, God.
It's in the name. It's in the title.
And then we're like, after like a bunch of fighting through a couple of villains of the week, we get to the end of the part where he.
Did you cut out? Hello?
And his granddad dying.
I
but
think you
through the
cut out
power
there
of,
for me. Not gonna lie.
It was just you then, because I was
Yeah.
still talking the entire time.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
Yeah. But anyway, so he does actually finally manage to kill the gay vampire that killed his great-great-grandfather. But all of his friends die along the way, and his granddad also dies, but through the power of anime bullshit, he uses his purple punchy ghost to restart his heart and give him blood from the body that the gay vampire stole from the great-great-grandfather, because, yeah, he was piloting their great-great-grandfather's body like a meat suit, because, you know, he was just a head.
Yeah.
Part 4, the absolute horny bastard from Part 2 had sexual relations with a woman at the age of 60. Because through the power of sunlight magic, he can just, he's like, still quite sprightly.
H
Oh, no.
slower.
It's funny.
Yeah, literally.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then he finds out he had a son with that lady, so this lady's technically this lady's son, Josuke, is technically Jotaro's uncle, despite the fact that Jotaro is older than him. Don't worry about it.
I love
worry.
family.
Don't have to.
Family.
So Jotaro's there to investigate some serial killer alongside making sure, the old man's son is okay. And, they meet, said serial killer kills Josuke's grandfather on his mum's side. Joseph is still alive. We don't worry about that. And then he gets so mad, he uses his punch. He goes to punch the shit out of the serial killer on a rock so hard the serial killer becomes a rock.
The Lover's Rock, yeah.
The rule they made up, despite the fact that Jotaro did this in Part 3.
Yes.
Bruh. So anyway, as it turns out, this town is real wacky, woohoo, and full of other. And like we get new variations of punchy ghosts. It's pretty cool. And then, as it would turn out, there is more than one serial killer in this town, which they find out from a ghost in an alleyway. Where if you turn around in that alleyway, you die.
I love hands.
So
my
the
favourite
serial
part,
killer slash David Bowie lookalike really likes hands to the point where he'll cut them off people and like just do weird kinky shit with them.
Oh yeah, his stand is called Killer Queen. Yeah.
Yeah, and he makes plenty of people bite the dust, if you know what I mean.
Because all the stands are music bands or songs.
So the ghost of his dad, who was stuck in a photograph, acquires a funny arrow to shoot at people to give them abilities, and once the crew figure out that there is a serial killer and start looking for him, he starts just shooting random people with this arrow to give them superpowers and to hope they'll help throw people off the trail of his son.
Oh, but holy shit, that alien dude though.
Oh
I
yeah, the guy
forgot
that
about
lives
There's
on
also
the
the alien
yeah,
dude who's maybe an alien.
He lives
or
on the
he's
power line
trolling.
or something. Yeah.
Or he's trolling.
Oh.
Either an
right,
alien
yeah.
or severe dementia. One of the two.
So anyway, they eventually catch onto the trail of the serial killer who proceeds to act really dumb, gets caught and murders 2 children. Gaming.
Whoopsie.
Child murder, it's kind of base.
Said serial killer also proceeds to then get caught, and as a way to get out of it, you change your face to change his face into someone he killed to switch with.
Oh yeah, and the weird
Kills
kid,
the
yeah.
bitch, and then proceeds to have a wife and kids now. So
work
the
out
kid
well, did it?
obviously very quickly figures out what's wrong, whereas the wife is just incredibly horny and has no idea.
Arigato,
He gets incredibly cocky, thinking he's got away with it and killed someone again. The gang caught up to him, and in a fit of panic, his ghost dad, who is actually a picture, shoots him with the arrow. Which gives him even more superpowers, and he gains the ability to rewind time anytime he is caught.
What was his stand named after that? Can't remember.
It's still Killer Queen, it's just the ability is called Bites the Dust.
Bites the Dust, right? Yeah.
There's several weird episodes of him rewinding time every time he's caught, and then Josuke, the main character of this part, who is Joseph's son, who is Jotaro's uncle.
We just
Funny.
pretend it didn't happen. Yeah.
He figures this out by himself, which for some reason bypasses the bullshit plot armor that is Killer Queen Bites the Dust. And then has a weird battle where the dude with the serial killer is using a plant to blow explosive bubbles at him.
Oh yeah, the cat stand. Yeah.
Yeah, stray cat.
Yeah. That was something, to be fair.
Josuke then proceeds to pretend to be his ghost picture dad over the phone.
Oh
which,
yeah, in
for
the
some
house,
reason, the serial killer buys hook, line, and sinker and bamboo.
yeah. Yeah, but it's bamboozled. Yeah, mega hard.
Gets run over by an ambulance.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, it's kind of based. What the hell?
Part 5, that gay vampire from part 1 and 3.
Yeah.
After he stole his stepbrother's body, he had a child with that body.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
and it's
yeah.
sort of kind of his son, but also sort of kind of his brother's son. It's very gay. So anyway, that kid is 14 years old and just one day looks around his town that is filled with mafia types and just randomly goes, "Yeah, I want to run the mafia."
Yes.
One
you.
week
Giorno
later, he runs the
Giovanna,
mafia.
Yeah. Wasn't it?
The 1 week,
It's
yeah.
only 1
The
week.
timeline is 1 week.
No. On the journey there, our hero overcomes numerous obstacles, like a gay couple who he proceeds to brutally murder.
Oh yeah.
Some dude in white armor who he proceeds to brutally murder. Some weirdo care worker who likes murdering old people, who he proceeds to brutally murder for 7 pages of the manga.
The manga, yeah.
Holy shit.
7 pages. Oh.
And then the rest of the squad also, come with him and grow as people, realizing who they are, and then they all die except 2 of them. The French guy from part 3 is still alive and got brutally murdered by the leader of the mafia at the time. Except
in a
he didn't
wheelchair.
die, he just became a cripple.
Yeah.
And then before he was about to actually die, when he was going to give the thing to the gay vampire's son that would, help him defeat the boss, he's about to die, so he stabs himself with said arrow, which gives him ultra mega superpowers that are based on the will of the user. His will was to protect the arrow at all costs, so you know what his new super... In the entire city. This counts with people, with insects, with dogs. He swaps them all. In a turtle. And a turtle that has a stand that, if you put a key into its back, you go into some weird room.
Mr. President.
So after some absolute, trippy fever dream bullshit, they kill one of the children in Giono's squad. He gets brutally murdered. The leader of their squad gets brutally murdered.
Yeah.
And Giono, with the power of the funny arrow that gets delivered to him by some creepy marionette doll-looking head-ass silver stabby punchy ghost, stabs at himself, and his punchy ghost gains the ability to negate anything. Anything you did never happened, never will happen, never will happen, never did happen. Nothing.
Definitely not over.
It's just negate. Yeah, and that's how over the course of 1 week, a 14-year-old who was the son of a gay vampire who stole the body of his stepbrother took over the mafia.
Yeah, yeah.
That's really weird to think about.
Yeah, bizarre, huh?
Yeah, and that's a really bad, incorrect summary of everything up till part 5.
Yeah. And then Stone Ocean starts with Jotaro's daughter masturbating in prison. What? Yeah.
Yeah,
Which and the entire reason she's in prison is the ploy of some priest who is the friend of that gay vampire wants to get Jotaro out of the way so he can enact the gay vampire's final will.
Yeah.
He's a big fan of
Because
crime
he knew
movies.
Jotaro would try to help his daughter, and then using his weird punchy ghost, he
Because Star Platinum
then tries to use the punchy ghost, but the punchy ghost tells him to fuck off. You're not cool enough. You're not the main character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm surmised from JoJo is, as a straight person, it can feel really like parts where you might be gay, you might be questioning it. Yeah.
No. Yeah, if you're questioning whether you're gay, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure will help you confirm.
Yeah. I've come to the realization I'm just a really weird straight person. I say that, you never know. It might just be an identity crisis at this rate. So stupid.
I don't know, man. There's a whole lot of gay vampires in that show, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
got
can't
like
spell.
5.
Yeah.
You can't spell identity disorder without disco. Let's go.
So yeah, it's an experience, mine, and like a lot of the like really funny things I did cut out just for posterity purposes because I don't want to be here for hours explaining every single fight.
Yeah, it's amazing though. It's amazing. I just love the fact that all the stands are like named after bands and like songs and all that. It's brilliant.
Starting from part 4, they are anyway.
Yeah.
Because with part 3, they
Part
had
3
like
was-
so.
It was tarot
The
cards, wasn't
punchy
it? Yeah.
ghosts or stands was tarot cards and Egyptian cards, and then with
Yeah.
part 4, every single stand is a musical reference.
Mm.
It's to the point where the author went back and said he'd rename JoJo's stand to Ocean Man.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep,
I heard
and
I
like
heard you say
Dio.
that
Oh, you're
one-
late. How are you doing?
No, the author said this. Like
Oh.
Dio's stand, which is the gay vampire, his stand would have been named Holy Diver as well.
Mm.
that's actually
Which would make sense though,
Which
because the
really
world
works.
actually looks like a guy in a diving suit there.
Go Ocean Man,
Go
destroy
Ocean Man.
Holy Diver.
Holy diver, yeah. Oh, like JoJo is something though. It's brilliant. Like for animes though, it's amazing. Like, I don't think anything can beat that though.
I mean, there are some really good anime out there. Because I mean, the first anime I watched was a slice of life, and it's still by far my favorite. Like
Which one was that?
Recovery of an MMO Junkie. Like I was just watching it after a breakup, and like I was like, damn, bro, this shit busting. And then I just kept watching anime. Like, Goblin Slayer does a really good job of like having like a dark world without just making it seem hopeless. Because all the characters
Yeah.
are like really great, and they're still willing to crack jokes and stuff. Like there's comedy in there, but like not to the point where it overshadows like how dark that universe is, right?
Yeah, I get
But
it.
then on the other hand, Konosuba. Oof.
Konosuba goes the opposite route, goes full
Yeah.
comedy, and it's fucking
Yeah.
brilliant as far as a fantasy show
And then
goes.
there's just like I've heard full
Full
dark.
Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, not the
Oh,
normal Full Metal
I was
Alchemist.
just about to mention.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is
Amazing.
literally 9.5 out of 10. Almost perfect.
I watched Brotherhood. I was like, oh my god, the original is on Netflix. Have you watched that? Wait, it's not as good, is it?
That's because they changed stuff from what the manga, whereas Brotherhood
It was
follows
so
it
much more
faithfully.
depressing. Everyone just fucking died.
Yeah,
Good
they
doggy.
just changed stuff just to make it worse. Like,
I mean,
the
if you
thing
want-
about
if you want
Brotherhood is
dark-
it's meant to be.
If you want dark shit, there's always a Death Note, right? Like Actual
We've got
fucking depressing
if you
shit.
want darker stuff, Death Note is great. Black Butler is season 1. Season 2 does
Yeah.
not exist.
yeah.
Same for season 2 of Death Note. It doesn't exist. Watch season
Wait,
1 of
what's wrong
both of
with
their
it?
shows and trees. It's just bad. They make lights.
Oh god.
He's the main character, but he's absolutely the bad guy, and I do not decry that he should have lost. The way he lost? Bullshit. Season 2 of Black Butler, the problem with that is, A, there's no manga for season 2, so they just made it up, and it just
Oh.
goes like a really bad fan.
Ah, so there's no source material, right? So they just made it up as they
It
went.
just flows
Yeah.
like a really bad fan fiction.
What was
He
this one?
grabs his thick hand and strokes it menacingly.
Black Butler was
Oh,
the one
right,
I'm
yeah.
talking about, and then you've got, like you mentioned, Death Note, which is pretty good.
Mm.
If you want dark, but like something that'll make you think, Parasite is really good.
Mm.
He caresses his ear and says, "You left the oven on."
Well, I mean, if you think JoJo like might have like made you question whether you're gay, Black Butler. Oh yeah.
Arada Shinderu Name?
Like, bro.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I don't care who you are, bro. I don't care if you're like the straightest dude ever. Sebastian is fucking hot.
Yeah, I've not
Yeah.
watched, but yeah, but so I don't. Yeah.
You should. This Black Butler is where that whole butler called Sebastian, who is like a giga hot. It's where that entire trope originated from.
I think one of the seasons was on Netflix. It's a circus. That was
That's one of the spin-off, and that one's
Mm.
actually pretty good.
Mm.
It's literally
It
like
was
all of it's
interesting.
good except season 2. Season 2 is just incredibly bad.
I feel like
Yes,
it would have been better if it was just the butler. doing his own thing.
You reckon? That's fair. I mean, that's mostly what season 1 is. It's him and, his young master going around doing all stuff, right?
Mm.
Really bad job of summarizing things, because I get it, you can't cover everything in the novel, but don't outright cut out really important information. The author of the novel's a cunt, don't get me wrong, like, genuinely, he's a piece of shit. He openly said he changed a bit of the story just because he knew it would piss off his readers. Because he hates them, and he said that.
Well, that's great,
like,
yeah.
Wow.
Really do that to your target audience. It's a great idea, that, honestly.
Yeah, but like that I think after he did that, he realized, holy shit, I'm fucking, like, even if I don't like them, I probably shouldn't have said that out loud, and he shut the fuck up and started keeping it as the web novel went.
Yeah.
Because, like, you can't get away with that shit more than once, and, like, no one was going to let him get away with that shit more than once.
Yeah.
What a fucking horrible individual, though, right?
Yeah.
I know. Ooh, you know something I'm really excited for that's coming out, I think, this September.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Mob Psycho Season 3 is coming out.
Oh, speaking of Mob Psycho and One Punch Man. Oof.
Oh, both.
I really want to watch One Punch Man,
first
like, I
season
haven't
of
gotten
One
around
Punch
to
Man.
it. I really
You
do.
should. One Punch Man is really
It
good.
is funny.
Because it just completely takes the piss out of that standard shonen archetype of, like, the character's always getting stronger to beat his opponents. Nah, dude's already the best. Literally no one can beat him, and he's just bored.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Like, it sounds like a really sarcastic character as well. Which is
Yeah,
amazing.
no, because he's at the point where he's like, well, what the fuck do I do now? I'm literally the most powerful being in existence. What am I supposed to do?
Well, I think it's brilliant about it. Well, it wasn't like the writer who created him just did like a really boring.
But it's actually just incredibly ultra powerful. Like, he was just doodling it one day, right? And I think he posted all of his stuff to an art website, and someone went, holy shit, this is actually really good, what? And, like, he's got the two different art styles, right? So he has the art style where One Punch Man, quote-unquote, gets serious, where he's drawn, like, really angular, like a typical hero. But, like, normally he's just drawn like this, like, dopey fucking, average guy, just vibing. And then other times he's like ultra serious, I'm about to end the world level of what the fuck.
Yeah.
I think my favourite time when he's actually gone like that is because he fucking forgot a discount at the shop. That was the funniest fucking thing. And I
Yeah,
absolutely loved that,
he got serious one time when he forgot about a discount at a grocery store, because while he is the most powerful hero, he never actually signed up to the Hero Association, so he's only like C tier.
Have any of you heard of this anime before? Like, someone recommended it to me. It's called The Strongest Sage with the Weakest Crest. Like, I don't know.
I mean, that sounds like Tony recommended you that, to be honest.
Yeah. I also got recommended it at work, weirdly. Like, there's this one guy at work that's also into anime, so, like, you know, I'm intrigued.
I've read it. It's not my favorite. I'll say that much, just because it's one of those that's just really full of tropes. You know what I mean? It doesn't do anything unique. It does it well. Don't get me wrong, but like, maybe it's because that genre of like anime, like the whole, really powerful like mage character that everyone's just like, lol, look at this loser, and then he shows off his power.
Yeah, and then he just reveals he's really powerful. Yeah, I get that. Makes sense.
Yeah, like the whole Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon stuff doesn't bug me that much normally. But when it's in that specific setting, and then you add in all of the like, haha, look, he's really unlucky and stuff, and he's always surrounded by really hot women for no reason. It's just why.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
I'm not complaining about there being hot women in it, because like, booba. But
Booba.
like,
my God.
it's not really conducive to a good story, because it's like, so why is this character here, booba? Is that it? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much eye candy for the main character and you, the audience, yeah.
Oh, what's it called? Fucking reincarnated as a slime. Love that.
Reincarnated as a slime does it correctly. It does
Yeah,
everything right. It's
yeah.
solid 8 out of 10, I'd say. As far as
Yeah.
anime goes, solid 8 out of 10.
Also, jobless reincarnation. I do really like that one as well.
Yeah, I couldn't get into it personally, but like a lot of people do say it's good. So
Yeah.
it's like Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan, a lot of people say it's really good, but
Honestly, I liked I liked it. I liked. I didn't like the last season. That's all I have to say. I just didn't like the last season.
I liked season 1 and 2 is what I will say as well.
Yeah. When the politics got part of it, I fucking loved that because I'm one poor motherfucker.
And like it's that whole idea though, like no matter how dire humanity's situation, there will always people who will like want power.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, dude, but fucking Kenny.
Kenny.
Oh.
Oof. Oof.
That-
If we're moving on to classics, you've obviously got Cowboy Bebop.
Yep.
Gurren Lagann. If you've not watched that, it's Gurren Lagann's like it's just dumb fun. Really. Nebula-sized mechs throwing galaxies at each other because I don't know, that's fucking cool.
To be honest, what's good? I've not watched Gurren Lagann. I've only watched one episode of Cowboy Bebop. Even Velagon,
Evangelion. If you can put up with the trash art style, and I mean, sure it was good for the time, but holy shit, is it bad? If you can put up with that, watch Evangelion.
I'm halfway through it at the moment.
It's just that really bad Sailor Moon style that I really dislike, and like I think even if I watched it at the time, I would have disliked it because it just looks ugly.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. The anime itself is good though. That aside, Evangelion is quite good.
It's just the art style can sometimes be something.
Watch Berserk 1994, I think it was, or was it 1996? Do not watch the modern day Berserk adaptation. They murdered that with 3D animation, which okay, Goblin Slayer has some 3D animation in it, but it's done correctly. Overlord and Berserk 2016, that is the wrong way to use 3D animation. That is the worst way to use it because the way they use it and that is like, the entire thing's 3D animated, right? And it's like it's really obvious they ran out of budget, so they couldn't be bothered to hand draw the rest of it. So they just 3D animated it. The way Goblin Slayer does it is that the 3D animation is integrated within the hand drawn scenes. So like the times when, because like Goblin Slayer's model is 3D animated, and then they've hand drawn, like the images over the top, and you can tell it's 3D animated, but it doesn't look bad.
Yeah, it fits in really well.
And it. So the 3D animation sort of allow him to use a lot more body language, basically, to without like, because honestly, no one expected it to be as popular as it was, even given the controversy. Which I don't get why that is controversial. That evil monsters from a fantasy universe did the R word to people. Like
oh yeah, you can't say that stuff on. Shit.
But like,
you know what?
Like,
I didn't get...
it wasn't that like they were doing it because they found it hot or anything, or the author was like, haha, lol, R word funny. No, it's to show you just how disgusting these creatures are and why, this dude's dedicated his life to eradicating them. Yeah,
and wait, did it happen to one of the... Oh, wait, no, that's spoilers, isn't it?
It's... No, Goblin Slayer's old as fuck. You can say it happened to one of his party members, yeah. Almost.
No, I want about it happened to one of the goddesses, didn't it?
Oh, no, it happened to one of the heroes of old, which is the the Saintess or whatever. Yeah.
And to us, I like that plot line because it like shows how such a great person can have something so horrible happen to them.
Yeah, you can be incredibly powerful, and you can still get caught off guard by those little shits.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does that kind of thing really well, and like I love the fact it follows the whole D&D way of doing spells correctly, because the entire anime is based off a D&D campaign, which is cool as fuck, by the way. So the guy who played Goblin in that campaign, the guy who played Goblin Slayer in that campaign, the reason he's created Goblin Slayer the character. It's
Mm.
because his actual character died to goblins, and he got really, really pissed off.
Oh.
So he was like, "All right, fuck it, DM. Can I make a new character?"
Yes.
He did. The entire campaign was go around and kill goblins.
Goblins.
Like, he was by far the most powerful character in their party because he went for a fighter bard, like hybrid character.
Mm.
Which, if you know anything about D&D, bards are incredibly versatile. If you add on like the attack stat of a fighter, dude's fucking scary, and like it really shows really well in the anime because like it's not just haha unga bunga swing sword. Like, he is probably one of the smartest like fantasy anime characters you come across, right?
Yeah.
Because he has plans within plans, right? And he always makes sure like his plans are like solid. Don't get me wrong, things go wrong quite a bit, but like, and like, you know, he does overcome that with with a lot of tenacity and some stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
But like, when it comes to planning, he's basically second to none, and that's not even limited to goblins, like we see in the I think it's the orc fight, right, where he uses that gate scroll to open a gate into the middle of the ocean, like the
Yeah.
bottom of the ocean, sorry, and because the pressure is so high, the water just acts like a fucking nano blade and cuts the fucker in half.
Yeah. Oh, such a cool.
And then he
fucking
uses like flowers and an explosive compound one time, and like
I love the movie though.
the movie was also really good. It wasn't as good as the show. Don't
Oh
get
no,
me
it wasn't as good as the show. I kind of bet that.
wrong, but the movie
honestly,
was really good.
I did like
enjoy
that.
it.
Cause what's good? I remember like one of the points being it was the archer lady in it was like shooting arrows and stuff. She gets hit by one of these arrows, and I think she was using one of those like arrow tips where if you learn from that and use that against her, and I like that because it gave more like
Yeah, and it's why Goblin Slayer doesn't like to use really fantasy tactics against them often, because he realizes, but like, because he's normally quite thorough, they all die, so they don't have the time to learn. But since he's picked up party members, while sure his fighting power has gone up, he does have the weakness in when he can't be as thorough as when he was by himself. Right?
yeah.
And like, it does feel like a proper D&D party because you have an elf, you have a dwarf, you've got a priestess, and then you've got a lizard man as well. Like, it feels like a proper D&D party as well. It's not just haha booba everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that there isn't any.
Yeah.
I mean, his childhood friend is fucking hot, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Definitely. Definitely.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just does a really good job of like the D&D conversion stuff, because like a lot of shows just use mana. But I like the fact that spellcasters are incredibly powerful, but once you've used all your spells that day, you're basically useless.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Ooh, another thing. Fucking Shield Hero. Isn't that coming out soon? The next.
Shield Hero season 2.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's season 3. It's finished. It's out. You go watch
It's out.
it.
Fuck.
Yeah, all of it's out. Go watch it.
Oh god. Forget the podcast. See you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shield Hero it's good. It's good. It
First
gets
season.
a little bit boring in the middle section, and like we see the start of it in the new season.
Yeah.
I've not watched through it just yet myself because I've read most of it, but it picks up again. It just has that little middle bit where it just feels a bit too slow.
Yeah.
But like that aside.
Yeah. Oh, what's good? How does everyone here feel about slice of life anime? I know you're okay with it, Has.
Yeah, I quite enjoy it. It's always fun.
Nero?
I haven't watched it really.
You haven't watched it?
To be fair, I'm pretty entry level when it comes to anime. To be fair.
Alright.
So,
Yeah.
Actually, wait, what was I just called? Vulcan?
Jake.
Jake, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. You found slice of life, or?
I haven't seen it. Like near, I haven't really watched that many animes. I've seen quite a few.
Fair enough.
I want to see more. A lot of my friends from work want me to watch Attack on Titan and Tokyo Ghoul. And just the other day, I saw the trailer for the most ridiculous show I've ever seen. It's called Chainsaw Man.
Oh!
It looks
Chainsaw
so
Man
ridiculous.
is really
Holy
could be good.
It does. It does. Basically, it's like My Hero Academia, but it full on takes the piss out of that entire concept. I mean, come on, his special ability is his head and his arms turn into chainsaws.
I watched that. I was like, oh my god, what the heck?
It's popular to the point that the actual like artist for My Hero Academia has a reference to it in them. He literally just straight up drew Chainsaw Man in one of their pan out shots of a bunch of heroes. He's just there.
Just
He's a really cool dad.
I've seen a lot of like fan artwork of Chainsaw Man. I've never actually watched it, but the fan artwork I've seen of it is so fucking amazing.
It takes the One Punch Man approach, basically.
Oh, definitely.
It doesn't take things very. But it's just like, him going about his daily life as a sort of high school hero person, except his ability is chainsaws.
Yeah, I'd like to think Dante then.
To be fair, Devil May Cry has an anime though.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Devil
Why
May
didn't you tell me that?
Has an anime. I did. You forgot.
Did you? Oh.
Yeah, and it's like it sticks with it's really good. It sticks with the character really well. I mean, like the first scene you see him in, I think, or like one of the first scenes is him going to a bar and ordering an ice cream fucking sundae. Everyone at the bar is obviously going, "What the fuck? This is a bar, bro," and he just like, whatever. Like the guy at the bar knows who he is. He's like, "Yeah, the usual, bro." Gives him an ice cream sundae. It's like, oh yeah, this is really great. I like all these hard men at the bar just staring at this dude, like what
ordering an ice cream. Yeah.
And like, so that like young girl you hear ring Dante at the end of the game in the cutscenes, Carl?
Oh yeah.
She's she's like the person he rescues in the anime, and they're actually like friends, I guess.
Oh.
He basically just like treats her like a niece or something. It's really cute. Yeah, that's why he doesn't immediately hang up, because that would be a Dante moment. Annoying person on the phone, just yeet.
Yeah.
No, it's really nice there.
Ooh, I do have a question about this anime. Castlevania.
Oh, that's good.
It's good.
The Netflix series
really
is so good, man.
Yeah.
It's so good.
They did it just.
Heard, yeah.
I'm not sure why I haven't watched it yet, but literally my mum came out of nowhere and brought it up to me. Have you watched Castlevania yet on Netflix? It's like, no, not yet. I
just love the chemistry between Alucard, Belmont, and the Mage Lady. It just goes. They just banter so good, man.
Oh, they're really short, aren't they?
Like again, it does
For
a
each
really
season.
good job of it. Like it really feels like a D&D party, right? You got the mage, you got the vampire hunter, and you got the vampire who hates his dad. Like it's just chill.
Hell yeah.
Like it does a very good job of making all characters seem realistic, because like you could see why Dracula did what he did, even if you disagree with him, which you should. Like he did genocide an entire race of people. It's kind of bad, but like you can see why he was that pissed off. Like, and like the scene where his wife gets burned at the stake and he turns up late is just so fucking harrowing, dude. It always makes you feel so bad. Because, like, all his wife did was try to be a better doctor, really, and the fucking shitty church burned her at the stake, basically, because they didn't know what modern technology was. Fucking mouth breathers.
Damn.
Don't get me wrong, church had deserved to die fully, everyone else probably not. And, like, it's that whole, like, idea, like, the apocalypse threat wasn't a threat. He followed through on it, and humanity is, like, completely fucked.
Wait. Oh. Hmm?
I don't know, but like maybe I'm just like I think I'm a bit biased because I really do like the whole drunken fighter thing.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, the drunken.
Yeah, because Bell.
Oh my god, I really.
So good. Like some of the other translations aren't as good, but like I don't know if you've watched it with the original voice acting, but I actually prefer the English over it.
Mm.
There are a
Hmm.
few exceptions when it comes to anime where the dub is like decent.
Steins
know.
Gate.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched Steins Gate, watch Steins Gate, please, and then watch Steins Gate Zero. Oh,
I mean, I do this weird thing where, let's
Holy
say, if
shit.
I'm not actually watching my phone and I still want to like catch up with the plot, I sometimes do put the dub on. Like, let's say I'm doing something, if you know what I mean. It's weird. but,
yeah, I think that's fair. I only tend to like watch a show because like that's what I do. Like, so that's where I'd pull up a podcast or something, right? But like,
yeah.
I'm watching a show. I gotta be in the mindset, and then I sit down and do it all, right?
Yeah.
You know, clear my schedule and shit. So
Mm.
I mean, what an amazing idea to put on a podcast where you watch anime, talking about anime. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Ha. Ha.
yeah.
Ha.
Just while you're making food in the kitchen or something, it'll be a while. You know, you
Yeah,
can just
yeah.
have some like voices in your head talking weird shit about gay vampires and stuff. It's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
great.
Exactly. Maybe even when you want to go to sleep as well.
And
Yeah.
some gay Aztec gods and those gay
Yeah.
assassins, yeah.
Yeah, you're just
Exactly.
stuck in the bathroom after you've had a dirty Mexican.
What?
What?
What, you never had like a you never had a really bad Mexican and you stuck in the toilet for an hour, bro. Damn, damn. You got white people, man.
Okay, Mr. Trump.
Oh, honestly, I thought you'd just been racist.
Oh, hold on, man. Everyone else understood what I was on about, you uncultured swine.
I don't eat Mexican food, so
I'm not eating Mexican food.
I mean, I've had tacos before, but I think that's the extent.
White people,
White
man,
people, yeah.
man. Any of you like not white people who are listening, just comment white people, please. White people, SMH.
And if you are white and you do enjoy Mexican food, we'll welcome you into the fold.
Still comment white people.
Yeah, just do.
Well, I'm not that bad. I do know how to use spice.
Ooh, true.
Yeah.
Oh, do not get me
no.
started on people who
I
people
do
who
as well.
season their
I use
steak with like
use
salt
salt
and
and
pepper.
Bro, who the fuck
Bro,
puts
you
ketchup
white
on?
piece of shit.
Who the fuck puts ketchup on steak?
Ugh.
Honestly.
No, you
Ugh.
can't have barbecue
Oh
sauce.
no.
No. I understand having fucking salt and pepper on a steak, but not fucking. Don't put ketchup on it.
No, did you just do barbecue sauce if you're putting? Oh no.
But-
No, peppercorn.
Yeah. Peppercorn sauce is pretty nice. Oh my god.
Yeah, no,
I've got
no,
a revised
no,
title, guys.
No, I just have to say, tomato sauce
There
on
we go.
steak.
That's even
Nah,
better.
never.
I love that. That's even better. I think that's
Awful,
more
don't like
appropriate
it.
title.
Cartoons, anime, seasoning food.
Yeah,
Okay,
Honestly.
that's a decent name for it.
Some people genuinely need to like get their brains checked for the way they
I
actually
get
season their
it
food.
if you
though.
have a medical condition where you can't have spices, right? Shout
Yeah.
out to Emily. But
Hmm.
that aside, right? Seasoning food isn't just about it.
Mm.
Full caveman spit roast fucking leg of lamb over a fire and eat it fucking like with you holding on to the bone of the animal you just butchered an hour ago, right?
Mm.
Like, unless you're going fucking food. If you don't know how to season seasoning, or use the wonderful thing known as Google where people who can season food can explain to you how to do it.
That just immediately reminded me of fucking wash your damn rice.
Oh, no, do not get me started on white people not washing their rice, man.
Honestly.
no! Oh
I know
god!
it takes a while. I know.
As
Why
an
are
yeah,
you
as an
starting-
Asian person, there's a certain way to
Wash your
cook and
rice.
like wash your rice. Yeah, genuinely. Like,
All you have to do is wash it until there's no cum floating up out of it. There's no
yes,
starch
it's not
water,
difficult.
right?
Oh my god!
Why?
Exactly.
Once the water's clear, it's clean.
It's
bro.
clean.
How is
Yeah,
that
it's
hard?
not
Oh
difficult.
my god, it's calm water. Why is
Oh,
it white?
God. You don't even need a rice cooker. You can technically use a pot. Like, genuinely.
Literally, rice cooker's optional. Rice cooker just makes it easy.
Yeah.
That's all it does.
Yeah,
You
entry
cook it the
level.
exact same. You cook it the exact same. Rice cooker
Yeah.
just makes it easy.
Yeah.
But also,
You still
I
have to
fucking
wash your rice. Just because you have a rice cooker doesn't mean you don't have to wash your rice.
You
You still
do.
have to wash. If you wonder why your rice is all disgusting and sticky and clumped together, it's because you didn't wash your goddamn rice.
Yes. Thank
Talking
you.
about white people not washing rice.
Yeah, because Luke, we've gotten to a point where we're talking about seasoning food as part
Oh,
of
that
this
was
culture
not-
episode. Yeah.
that's Josh. That was Josh.
Oh, that's
I can
Josh.
really-
Right, my bad. My bad. Yeah, white people all look the same to me. Yeah, it's all right. My bad. Sorry. Yeah, yeah.
You can't say that. That's racist.
I'm sorry.
racist.
Every white person looks like Jeff Bezos
No,
to me. I can't.
guys. We like those really cringe people who pretend you can't be racist to white people. It's reverse racism,
Guys.
guys.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you want for? I'm not racist. I can't see color.
Oh, yeah,
It's
Colorblind people.
yeah. Oh,
oh.
honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, I apologize for the wash your damn rice rant, but you need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to know my frustration when I see
Is this,
people.
does it still have white stuff
Oh,
in it in the water? Just wash it again, clean it, and then yeah. Come on, anyway.
I mean, what's up?
You better be using fairy
I
liquid, it's not gonna
know.
work.
Every now and then, it's nice to have a good cup of refreshing cum, but don't
Oh,
put it in your
God,
rice.
No.
I mean, you have to be some next level of like obese American if you enjoy drinking starch.
Yeah.
Gotta be like fucking guzzling oil from the fat fryer level of like fucking overweight.
Well, they love oil down there, like both crude and the cooking oil type. Like, you know, what do you expect?
It's-
I'm not even body shaming, but if you're like 400, 500 pounds, bro, there's a problem.
I just remember the meme that I saw, which is just like
Yeah.
me when I see it unattended deep fryer. It's just like that jumping into one.
Like, and that's why I find the
Yeah.
like I know the guy who runs Heart Attack Grill is purely running it for the money, but like the stance he shows off is fucking based. The reason I advertise that people have died as my business is so people understand that this is really unhealthy for you.
Yeah.
It's bullshit because he makes plenty of money and he still sells the food. But like, that's fucking based. He has like the ashes of Heart Attack Grill, bro.
Yeah. Wait. Literally, when he's serving it to you, some of you may die, but that's a
No,
sacrifice
literally, right?
I'm
Sometimes when
willing
he's
to
in, he'll
make.
bring food to people. He'll just take the ashes with him when he goes to give you a meal, bro.
Yo, can I have a bit of that?
Have some extra seasoning on that, please.
Like, it's fucking horrifying to think about the shit you can get away with in America. Dude literally runs a grill where he's fully aware that he's killed at least 6-7 people.
Mm.
I was like, I think it's what, if you're over 300 pounds, you just eat free because he's like, well, they're gonna die soon anyway.
Oof.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
if you're above a certain weight, they'll weigh you and then you just eat for free.
Holy
I
shit.
swear I might have seen that somewhere.
But yeah, Heart Attack Grill is like, it's a place. It's a place that
Jake,
exists.
Jake, I'm saying this now. If we ever go America, can we go there? Just to
Dude,
laugh
you
at
know-
the
you know what they do
ridiculously
when they cook
obese Americans.
You know what they do when they
Just look
cook
at
a
some
burger?
walking continents.
Yeah.
Right? So they'll put like it's one of those like really shitty packaged ones, right? That they're deep frying.
Mm.
They triple deep fry it and put like they use a knife to like put extra fucking fat and grease on it, like you would butter a piece of bread.
God.
Uh, And they cold brew.
I like so if you order any food and you don't finish your meal, because like when you come in you have to put on like a patient gown.
Mm.
And like all the
holy shit.
waitresses.
Oh
like,
yeah.
really
They're
hot
dressed as
women
nurses. Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't finish your meal, they'll make you. They'll spank you, depending on how much of your meal you haven't finished. But like, and I mean, this isn't like them doing it to be kinky. They are doing it to make it hurt, bro.
Oh, holy
Yeah.
What
shit.
is with this play?
I mean, no, right. There's a literal
guys-
video. What Tyler One and Faker at
Yeah,
the Heart
I
Attack
want to
Grill.
make a bunch of people have done heart attack grill content, but that's probably like the most
Yeah.
famous one. But like, yeah, Tyler didn't finish his food and he gets spanked because he ordered like an 8 times burger, right, which is just 8 burger patties stacked on top of each other, whereas I think Faker got a triple.
Yeah.
And like,
So,
Faker finished his food because he's like, okay, like he's a smart guy. He's like, I can eat this much.
Mm.
so
Tyler was like,
guys.
haha, food, and then he forgot he was like 4'3".
Baby.
So guys, for my birthday,
Mm.
let's go get spanked.
Yeah. Let's go to Heart Attack Grill.
Yeah, I guess some people are into that.
Either we'll lose half of us due to heart attacks, or half of us are going to be out for the night because we've been
Some of
spanked by
you
multiple
may
women.
die. Sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, I think that's the random food arc that came out of nowhere. Although if I'm bringing this
It's
back
great.
to anime, Shokugeki no Soma is pretty good early seasons. Like Food Wars is really good, like season 1 to about season 3, and then it just, for some reason, it just turns into like you know, like I don't know if you guys ever grew up watching Yu-Gi-Oh, but like if you watch Yu-Gi-Oh GX, that really edgy arc where like everyone fucking dies.
Mm.
Season 4 and 5, for some reason, are just that in a show about cooking.
That's what you are about. They use the Shadow Realm.
Mm.
No. It doesn't even do that Shadow Realm bullshit. They just die. This is a children's show. They just fucking die.
Oh my god, why?
That's a bit
Why do I not know about this?
I mean, have you watched the Clone Wars? It got pretty
I mean,
dark
to
very
be
quickly.
fair, if you watch the Japanese dub, literally, there is no Shadow Realm. They're dead. And like, even if you're a kid, you can pick up just given what happens in the scenes. Yeah, that dude is dead.
Mommy, why is there blood around that man?
What show is this?
Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, bro.
Oh,
It starts
no.
with like your standard high school anime with like the card games, and then once you get
Oh.
to season 3,
Oh.
once you get to season
He
3,
gets-
Oh boy.
watch the Japanese version because it's infinitely darker and it's actually it's way better, right?
Right. Oh, it's on Crunchyroll. Guess who has a Crunchyroll account?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
brr.
Me, a teenage boy, going to my first day at high school.
If you want a Yu-Gi-Oh anime that is just a good anime, flat, Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds. Oh my god, Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds. It's just a good anime. It's nothing with it being a Yu-Gi-Oh anime. It's just good.
Mm.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
good.
5 dicks. Let's go.
Five
Wait,
penises.
it's 5 dimensions, kind of thing. I'm gonna be honest here.
Oh. 5 dick mentions?
Yeah.
Horny.
Mentions of penis?
Actually, no, I think
Oh.
I'm wrong. I think it's meant to be 5 dragons, actually, because it's like really focused around like each like main character having a specific
Right.
dragon summon as like their boss monster in their decks.
Yeah.
She said these are bad dragons.
Big dragons. Whoa. There's a white one. There's a red one. There's one made out of plants. There's one.
There's a
that's
girthy one.
fairy, There's one that's
There's a red
robot.
one.
There's one that's a crow. Why?
Just a bird?
It's just a bird.
Damn.
Fucking black feather
Yeah,
dragon.
that's fine, thank you.
That's really lucky if you got the crow one.
I mean, honestly, given that was the best, like, so for Yu-Gi-Oh! The game, I think the most relevant deck to come from 5Ds was the Black Wings one.
Mm.
Oh, right.
I mean, come on, when you have a boss monster that's 3000 attack and is immune to all effects, that you can summon very easily in one turn through 6 different combos, I think your deck's pretty good.
Good point.
I think your deck's pretty good at that point.
But to
yeah,
be honest,
no,
yeah.
unless someone has anything else to say, I'm not really sure what else we want to bring up.
I was gonna go to talk about the card games and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never really played too many card games. I was really into Hearthstone when I was younger,
Oh, I was.
but
Yeah.
because I never bought any of the packs, it kind of fell off for me like really
It
fast.
fell off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it did
it
in
fell out.
general. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Hearthstone is just so pay to win. It's not
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
As
And
someone
then
who
I got
has
into
actually
Magic.
paid
Yeah.
like to play it genuinely.
Then I ended up getting into Magic the Gathering. That
That is amazing.
That-
though.
that stayed for a good couple months until I forgot about the game, never played it, and it's uninstalled from my PC now.
You should totally learn Yu-Gi-Oh, Con. It'll be really fun.
I literally just installed it the other day.
I got-
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
You installed Master Duel, right?
Oh no, I said I just uninstalled it.
Oh, you should definitely play Yu-Gi-Oh though, because the reason I like Yu-Gi-Oh so much is you never know when some card that was printed like, I don't know, 12 years ago will become a god tier overpowered. There's like so many cards like that, right? Sure, like if you're playing the physical game, it can get very expensive if you're constantly buying like the best brand new deck. But the thing is, right, I played like tier 2 rogue tier decks and I got like to fucking nationals, dude. I didn't place high in nationals. Just how you play, whereas I think with a lot of other card games that's not the case. If you don't play the meta deck, you will just lose.
Mm.
Like, and I mean, sure, even like if you're playing rogue tier decks, you have to include some meta cards in Yu-Gi-Oh, but like, as opposed to buying a brand new deck every month, I don't think that's that bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like, hell, when did like I think Cyber Angel cards launched in like, I don't know, 20. Let me check actually. And like they're still using a top tier deck, like, and I mean tier 1.
Mm.
Let me check. $2,000 like what 5.
What? When I was fucking born?
Well, at least one of the cards was out in 2005.
Christ.
Based.
Like,
Mm.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Yeah, but I think the majority of the cards came out in 2012, and that's still relevant almost 10 years later.
Damn.
Yeah. Says much about Yu-Gi-Oh versus Hearthstone. To be fair, honestly.
Yeah, it's just really interesting, right? With the
Mm.
Yu-Gi-Oh anyway. Like, again, a card that old is still relevant. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
In Hearthstone, they'll just turn all the that amazing adventure you bought. Yeah, wild card, can't use it in standard now. Have fun.
That is the most
Yeah,
frustrating.
that pissed me off as someone who like played through like the Kel'Thuzad like campaign. That was
It's really
peak.
frustrating when you have a deck that revolves around one archetype though, and then all of your good cards just get a wild carded. Just not because they were
Yeah.
strong, just because a random algorithm decided to ban those cards.
Yeah, which is stupid. And also, like, yeah.
you.
Like it happened. I was playing it the other day. Actually, by the other day I mean like 2-3 weeks ago. I just felt like loading it up, and I log into my deck. I've got to make like 15 different changes because they've just wildcarded a lot of the cards I used.
Yeah.
It wasn't a big deal because like the Angel deck has like quite a lot of things I can tech in, but it's just annoying. It's just like, why? What was the
Yeah.
point? This card's not that good.
Yeah, I get that. Honestly, like, in regards to card games, though, man, like, yeah, that's a stupid ass system.
Yeah.
I don't know.
With the Elder Scrolls card game was actually really good, and I'm really sad they dropped it. Honestly.
Mm.
Cause like, what was it? It played like fucking. It played quite a bit like Hearthstone, but it wasn't as crazy pay to win.
Yeah.
And I mean, it wasn't even close. You could win with literally any deck. Like, it was one of the most well-balanced card games I've ever played, and they just stopped development on it for some reason. Because, like, it was one of those really big streamer games as well, but they just decided to kill it for some reason. Like, I don't understand.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to play a card game that's similar to how that was, you can play Eternal. Eternal is quite good because the Elder Scrolls card game was designed by Direwolf Studios, and they're the same people who did Eternal, I think. So if you want to like an idea as to how it played, it's there. It's not like they've taken the game.
Elder Scrolls Legends,
because
right?
it's like, yeah, Elder Scrolls Legends, right? They've not taken the game or the servers down. It's just they've stopped updating it, and the last
Right.
update was in 2019. I have basically all the cards. And I'm like, it's one of the few games I'm just like, man, are you serious? Why?
Yeah. Oh, reviews are mixed on Steam.
Yeah.
Rigged
it was a good
PvE,
game.
abandonware. Yeah, sounds about right.
That's
Considering you
just
said
because
it's been abandoned.
ditched. It's just because it's been ditched. Anyone complaining about the PvE being hard as their fucking puzzles, you fucking ape.
Yeah.
PvE isn't rigged. It's a puzzle.
Sadly, Bethesda has ceased development on this game. It used to be a decent game. Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally it was one of the best card games I've ever played.
Latest
Today.
expansion pretty much ruined the game, and shortly after it was announced that the game was entering maintenance mode and would no longer be actively developed. Don't waste your time.
Expansion didn't kill the game. The game died because it lacked development. They just gave up on it, which I don't know why.
Yeah. I guess this is... I'm not sure. Is there anything else to add? Because this seems like a good place to wrap, to be fair.
We can leave it here on the sad story of Elder Scrolls Legends, the wonderful piece of abandonware that it is now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm probably going to have to edit this because a bunch of times I cut out, I think, for audio. Or I think everyone else cut out for me, so that's going to be hilarious. Yeah. See you in the next one, I guess.
Peace.
See ya.